All right, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome to another edition of Calhoun Aviation Experience. Hey, I got First Officer Captain, whatever you want to call him today, Leighton Cooper with me. And we're going to fly the E195 from Tampa to Miami as Republic 36. We're flying the E6 by X-Craft 175. So this is something Leighton has had in his heart that he wants. So he's going to participate on this with me. So he is with me. We'll have us a good time. Flight time is probably about 35 minutes. Tampa to Miami is not a long flight. By the time we get up, we'll be coming down. So we'll get ready to take off and welcome aboard Republic flight 1306 nonstop service from where? Tampa to Miami. There we go. All right, Lathan. Let me show you how we start this up. It's a nice little fun lesson for you. So y'all will get to see how we start up this. Yeah, that's our map. That's our route. That's it. So Tampa right now is actually off to the south. They want us to go to the north, but I think we're gonna go ahead and take off to the south as designed. Okay, our plane is somewhere in. Sorry. What? All right, so here we go. All right, let's get started. Got the. All right, y'all. Start this. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. All right. Okay, right. I get my first officer in here. All right, have a seat, yeah, buddy. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get our ground service going. Back again. Light door. All right, we're going to off that. Power up. Now let's go ahead. All right, Lexi. What we want to do. All right. RA. You can. It'll allow you to see planes on. All right, plan. departure out of Tampa. We're gonna go to depart south because the weather was south departure. Take off one turn right. So departure that we're starting off. Let's transition.
To the subby.
Apply that. Miami. What's the star? Part Miami.
The Frogs 3.
Fox. Arrival. What's the transition?
To runway 8.
Transition. Fox 3. Baby.
Oh, baby area?
Not a long flight, so. We're gonna approach our ILS 8. 8, right? Yeah, we're gonna take 8. Office and because by that. Out. Vectors offer the departure. Vectors tell us departure is probably a runway. Or they can heading departure. So they'll be like fly heading for runway 19 right. So let's go to plane. Companies. Now, what's the wind? Tampa R. But 6. What is the temperature?
30 degrees
30
Celsius.
degrees Celsius. What's the Q H?
Mm-hmm.
989. Good job. All right, we should. All right. Oh. All right, we're going to test. Hold the take. Back to the curve. What's our cruise? It says 31. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think we 31 today. I don't think. Okay. Let's go ahead and take 21. Okay. Cruise winds at 210 on our flight plan. Find what are the cruise at flight level. Close enough. 27. Let's go. It's 2.5 at 2. Off center of gravity going to be 19. All right, ZFW, the zero fuel weight is I'm gonna go down to the next page. That's our crew. Army speed. All right, yeah. Takeoff is takeoff 1 because off 1. That's 1 departure. That's 2. Off. What's our V speed right there? We're gonna put 195 on 190 in our initial climb, okay?
Okay.
190. We're gonna put vector departure, vector initial. Alright. Starting off 19 right.
Starting off
19 right. 190. Good job. Alright, 190. So gonna plug that in for departure. Initial altitude timeout. Right? We're gonna turn on the 8. Firing up. That's firing up. All right, ladies. Talk to the quick.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing. Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming. All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Light 'em up.
Right? Great. All right, we can start the engine. Captain, first officer, Layton. Engine number 2. There it goes. All right, all right, jump.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Set the parking brake.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
All right, everybody. We're going to taxi out the runway 19 right. The 19 left is out here. Up. Okay. Taxi. About to start right. Taxi. Juliet. Juliet. what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a little fun here.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Here's what we're gonna do, man. I'm getting out the captain's seat. You sit down, you take off. I know he wasn't ready for it. I know he wasn't ready for it. Let me hop over. Okay. All right, flaps one. There you go. These are your throttles and controls. Okay. All right. Make sure you speak loud enough. Got my phone right there. All right. Take brakes are now off. You're gonna taxi Juliet. Charlie from runway. There you go. Taxi slow. There you go. Juliet's right in front of you. You'll make the left onto Tango Charlie. Yep, keep straight forward. Oh, the nerves. All right, we're coming up on Juliet. Make your left on Juliet. Look at that grass. There you go. All right, go to Juliet now. Gonna make a left on, I believe that's gonna be Charlie. I believe that's Charlie out there. Yeah, so you're gonna make your left on Charlie. I believe that's Charlie out there. You see Charlie right there? All right, you're gonna make your left on Charlie. I'm your first officer right now. All right, taxi Charlie, hold short, runway 19 left. Heading is still 190 on the departure. Everything looks great. That little button that's right there by your thumb, right there, Layton. Right there, that button is your thrust set button. So when you pull all the way up on the throttles, to take off, hit that button, that'll activate the thrust and regulate it so it doesn't blow it in. Huh? Yeah, it turns on the thrust on the, it locks in the power. So what happens is you can throw the engines all the way to the top if you want, but a lot of these companies, when they make the planes, have a thrust limiting. Right? It limits the thrust of how much maximum thrust it'll go out. You'll hit that. Once you roll all the way up, hit that button, and it'll limit the thrust. That's fine. You're taking your.
Let go.
Yeah. You just hit the button one time. Okay? Program into the control. Yeah, I believe our V speed is 146, I think. Look over to the left there. Not with the mouse. Thank you. Take off per 143. Okay. He'll do the departure today, and I will do the landing. His first time flying the 2023 Embraer 175 by E-Jets. And by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and make it fun for him today. Go give him some extended wing. I think he likes that. Make your second right, okay? mode now, FDA. Fine. I'm gonna fly straight by the 190 heading, okay? Alright. Brickyard 1306. Winds 240 at 5. Fly runway heading. Runway 19 left. Clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff. Brickyard 13.
Crosswind on it. Alright, there you go. Good job. I'll see your feet. I'll set rudder out. 120. 1. Rotate. Gear up. Right, runway heading. Flight level change activated. Look at him fly. Y'all. Alright, we're going to take the speed up a little bit. Get that plane down just a little bit. Let the speed go up. Let it rest. There you go. TC speed up. Keep going. Autopilot activate. We're going to climb to 240 on the departure. We're going to climb past 4,000 to altitude, what's that? You said 210? Now, let me explain what this is. Right now, you're controlling everything. The speed, the autopilot, the heading, flaps up. That's what happens.
Hi.
There we go. Sorry, it's going to adjust itself. There you go. Look at that. How you like that? Now, let's look on the map and see. Right now we're on the runway heading. We got to proceed direct to Gandy. That's on the departure, right? Flight plan, Gandy, vector departure. Activated nav mode. Turning. Now, as everybody can see on the map right here, we're on our departure. Proceeding direct to Gandy. That plane, passing through that cloud layer, that storms that are coming into Tampa. Hope we can get out of there. All right. Brickyard 1306. This is Tampa departure. Climb and maintain 210. Proceed on course, Brickyard 1306. You guys bumping around now? Because that you're going through those storms. Yep. Clearing out of those storms. Let's see if we're going to make 210 before top of the descent into Miami. We might. I don't know. Maybe it's the transition. So here's how we're going to know. Will we make 210? We don't know. Look right here. Savvy. It looks like we should be able to make 210 because we're in the climb phase. Should make it. We should make it. What we're going to do, we're going to flight path mode. or what they call VNAV mode. Right now it's in LNAV mode, meaning that it's lateral navigation. That's left and right, lateral. We want to go into vertical navigation, and what this should do, this should put us at 21,000 at safe. You see the track that the plane is going right now? That's the direction it's in right now. Okay? So we should be at Mundo at 21,000. So we picked a good altitude. We picked a great altitude. For those who want to see outside, to your right there is going to be Sarasota, I believe. Sarasota's down there. Or we just passed, oh, I'm sorry, that's St. Petersburg. That's St. Petersburg right there. Yep, there it is right there. That's St. Petersburg to our left. We're now crossing over into the Bradenton area, and we'll pass what VOR? Sarasota VOR. There you go. Lathan, so tell us. Tell the viewer. Tell the viewers how it feels to be flying the E175. Amazing.
Yeah.
What do you like about these jets?
I like that it's a regional jet, and I like how it is a little challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the fasten seatbelt sign is still on. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, it will be safe to move about the cabin. This aircraft is equipped with 2 lavatories, one each located in the front and rear of the cabin. Please do not congregate in the aisle area around the galley or lavatory. Please keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated, and take caution when opening overhead compartments, as contents may have shifted during takeoff. We would like to take a moment to tell you about an exciting offer on board today's flight to apply for our SkyMiles credit card. You can earn up to 50,000 SkyMiles on qualifying purchases. You can also enjoy other card member benefits, including a free checked bag and priority boarding. Details on this offer are available inside the application, and it only takes minutes to apply. In a few minutes, I will be serving a variety of complimentary drinks. Wine, craft beer, alcoholic beverages, as well as snack boxes are available for purchase. The menu, which lists all details, is in the back of the Sky magazine, located in your seat pocket. You may now sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
Oh man, so that's the beauty of simulation right there for you. So as you can see, they had the call sign and everything, and had the flight attendant giving the people in the back instructions. No, there's not no people in the back. I'm gonna just let you know right now, so we don't have to go down that road. So Lathan, back to our discussion. What is it about the E-Jets that you like so much?
I like the way how it flies. I like the way how it is a little challenge for me. I like that it's a regional jet. And actually, that was my first plane I actually wanted to fly. But yeah. So it was really amazing.
Now, do you remember when you were a little boy, the first time you got to sit in the cockpit, you know it was an E-Jet?
Yeah.
It was an E-Jet. It was actually one of the newer 175s. Americans said that the plane was less than a month old, and they had just acquired those 175s, and Lathan got to see it. I wish I had a picture that I could show y'all. It was a little boy sitting in the first officer seat with his brother William. So it was a moment, and now to see him growing up is really amazing. So now we get to simulate flying these aircraft that they want to do in their dreams. So look at tell people what we're climbing up to right now and where we're headed to.
We're climbing up to 20,000, and we're about to get to. And I don't really see the
Let's see if we can find that top of the descent. There it is. It's out there at Barber. At Barber. Yeah, it's not that long a flight at all. Well, it looks like it's close, but at 21,000 feet, you're not that far really up. That's why top of descent would be further out. Okay. Like if we're at 31,000, top of descent might be around this corner. Okay. All right. So tell the viewing public, what is it, some of the things? What's up, Azul? How you doing? What's up? Say hello to Azul.
I'm Mr. Azul.
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to have you on the flight with us today down to Miami. We letting Captain Lathan get a taste of the X-175. This is actually his first taste because right now he's on ground school. He's on ground school for another week or so. He'll be able to get officially in the cockpit after that. So he's doing some ground school work to get back into the cockpit. So if all those who are parents understand what that means, you understand what that, Lathan, you know what that means? Yeah, he knows what it means. So today he's surprised that he got to do a little mercy was shown, but overall, no, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's just curious. He's got some hiccups, but we all had hiccups when we were kids. So flying direct to Sabi, and then there goes the rain. We're gonna sell out in this rain. And we're flying literally between two cloud layers. Now, new plane, new pilot, great to see, man. Man, we're doing fine, Azul, man. We're doing really good. The X-175, the whole fleet, the 170, 175, 190, 195, I adore flying them. I've only flown, since it came out, I think, 2 weeks ago? This is the only plane I've been flying. Only plane I've been flying. And so Lathan gets to taste it today. He gets to taste it. That hunger. Hey, you know, once you get to taste a little something, get right quick. All right, we reached 21,000. We're at cruise, everybody. I'll let everybody take a look at the outside of the plane as we are cruising. Now, Azul, why you laughing? Now, you already know how that be sometimes. Boy, you know how it used to be for us back in the day. Woo! 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 That's all I'm going to say. All right, Lathan. I'm going to show you where we are so you have understand. This is the top of descent. It's at Barrow. So now what we're going to do is we're not going to sit here and wait till we get to Barrow to deal with our landing performance. We want to get to the landing performance now so we can prepare for landing, okay? First of all, so we go to the landing performance. Sorry about that, y'all. And it says Miami 8 left. Did we say 8 left or we say 8 right? 8 right, so we're going to change it. What is the wind in Miami? All right. 110 at 8. What's the temperature in Miami?
29 degrees.
Altimeter?
908.
All right. Now, here's what's unique about this plane. You need the weight of what you think you're going to be by the time you get to landing, okay? So you'd be like, wait, how will you figure that out? I kind of estimate it sometimes, but let me see what SimBrief told me my estimated weight was supposed to be. SimBrief says my estimated weight at landing is supposed to be 32.23 kilograms, okay? Now, unfortunately, the weight is in kilograms. Don't worry about that. In the plane, I don't think we're working on kilograms. I think we're working on pounds. And we are. Now, it says the ground weight right now is 70,040 pounds, okay? Let's estimate that it'll probably be about 6,000 pounds when we get done, okay? It will be, let's say we'll be around, let's go 68,000 pounds. All right, so we can go over here and put 68,000 pounds. That's what we're thinking we're going to be. We can adjust this as we go. Compute. Landing will be around 130. Landing will be 133. So we're going to send that to the FMS just to have it, just in case. But when we get closer, we're going to know whether that number is right. 68,000 is safe. I think that's safe. So we'll go back to map. We're going to get rid of some of this stuff to clear up this map. Tab A is gone. Airport's gone. There you go. Now I'm going to let you do this, okay? Now let's look at this FMC and read this. We're going to read the flight plan based on the FMC, okay? When you begin your descent out of 210, what's the first altitude restriction you're going to hit? What waypoint is the altitude restriction at?
Bargain?
Not Bargain. It's actually Cleat. Cleat has an altitude restriction of 21,000 feet. You need to be above 21,000 feet or be below 28,000 feet. So anywhere between 21 and 28 is where you need to be with Barbara, okay? Then when you get to Barbin, you need to be at what? Be above what? 15,000 feet. Get to JMOS, you need to be at what? 11,000 feet. And the next altitude restriction is where? Not Frogs. Copra. Be at Copra at what? 3,000 feet, okay? Considering we're going to go direct from Frogs to Copra, okay? And we're going to try to get the VNAV to bring us down on it, okay? That's why you gotta read those altitude restrictions so that you'll know where you need to be as everybody. So 3,000 is the key. But let's just test the VNAV out, okay? As you can see, look how it's telling you how to come down. Top of descent, again coming down, okay? And look, they have the altitude restrictions right there, okay? So our first altitude restriction we're gonna hit is gonna be here. That's why it's holding us at 21,000. That's the bottom. You can't be no lower than 21,000 when you cross Cleat, okay? But once we hit Barbara, we could be at 15, okay? What altitude should I plug into the panels right here? What altitude should I change it to? 15,000, very good. You can turn it to 15,000. We're going to turn when we get a little bit closer to the top of the descent, okay? And what the plane is going to do, once it gets to the top of the descent, it's going to decrease the thrust and it's going to begin descending down based upon what that computer says, okay? Sometimes it works very well, sometimes it doesn't work very well. Only depends, especially with winds. Winds is a factor, okay? But because we're landing east into Miami, that's why we don't have too much to worry about on that, okay? Y'all can see both of us right here. So I'm gonna let you learn how to descend the plane because I remember last time you didn't get a chance to really see that. Okay? And one thing I did not do is set my thing at standard pressure. Where anytime you're above what altitude do you set the standard pressure? What's the transition altitude in the United States? Not 20, close. 18,000. 18,000 is the altimeter transition in the United States. Now, what speed must you be at before you can? What's the fastest you can go? What's the transition altitude for speed in the United States? That means how fast can you go? What's the fastest you can go in the United States below 10,000 feet? What's the fastest you can go? can go higher. Oh, it's too fast. We'll blow windows out. 250. That's right, 250. 250 below 10,000. What also must you have on when you're below 2,000 feet? 10,000 feet. Let's have something on. Lights on. Lights on. Right below 10,000 feet. Now, once you get beyond 10,000 feet, you can speed up and go wherever how fast you want to go. Except if there's an altitude and a speed restriction on the route. Okay. So what will happen is we're going to begin to descend. So let's look at this. I'm going to show everybody right here on the Navigraph chart so they can see. You'll be backing out right there. I'm going to show him the chart that he's looking at, the Gandhi 8 departure, arrival. Open the chart. Give it just a second. There it is. Oh, that's Gandhi 8 departure. I want the frogs arrival. Open this frogs chart, please. There you go. This is the frogs arrival into Miami. All right. Good thing is we're going to cut off here and head to at the frogs. We're going to head direct to Capra, which is on the arrival from runway 8 right now. But as you can see, cross Sabi at 28,250, Cleat 28,281. You see that right there? Barbin 15, and then we fly down the frogs, and at the frogs we'll actually proceed direct to the Capra. Okay, that's how the arrival looks. Okay, right now we're probably about, I'm shocked it's not showing me on the arrival right now. We're on Cleat right now. Normally they'll overlay it. I can overlay it. There it is right there. That's why you can't see it. That's the overlay of the chart based upon what we're actually doing. So we're about to come into the chart area. Alright, so I'm going to leave that up for y'all to see how this works, and then we'll proceed direct. So, Layton, change the altitude to 15,000 feet. We want to know where the altitude is. Right. Change to 15,000 feet. Alright, so now the system knows when it gets to the top of descent, start descending on that arrival of 15,000 feet. Click the screen, the middle screen where the map is. Okay, there you go, thank you. As you can see, we're now starting to enter the charted area. Brickyard 1306, descend via the frogs through your arrival at Miami altimeter 2989. Brickyard 1306, descend via the frogs through your arrival, Miami altimeter 2986. Alright, Miami, Brickyard 1306, descend via the Frogs 3 arrival, Miami altimeter is 2989. That's it.
Descend via the Frogs 3, Miami altimeter 2989,
Brickyard 1306, expect ILS runway 8 right for departure. Arrival.
Well, it's that runway 8 right for the arrival.
There you go. That's how it works. Yeah. Yeah. Got it? Now, as you can see, the plane decided want to descend, but it's waiting, it's waiting, it's waiting. Now watch. It's going to soon retard these engines as it's doing. It's going to retard it. Once it retards it, you're going to see this line come right here. Once it gets here, it's going to get its descent down on the arrival. Yep. you go. There's the descent. And we're gonna go ahead and set this altimeter to 3,000. That's our final altitude. We're gonna see if this VNAV can follow this thing all the way down, okay? Everybody, I hope you're having a good time enjoying this. Nice little father-son talking through this session here, having us a good time. So I want him to see how it follows a path and then how it begins its descent down. Now, if this thing starts going up real high, I'm gonna take the control away from the computer, and I'll tell it how I want it to descend. Okay. This should cross Barbara at 15,000. Let's see. You actually see how it says the altitude restriction right here? It's letting it know, hey, 15,000, that's, we'll stop at that for a second. All right, I'm proud of this young man. Y'all gonna get to see my oldest son. He's gonna get in here and do a stream with Pops soon, but this was a little bit of a surprise today. I know it's a surprise. He has been asking to do a stream of the E-Jet for for a good little minute, and every time he gets to do it, he always falling asleep. We did one the other night. He was falling asleep. I said, okay, we're gonna do this. But this young man has a dance recital with his brother. Gonna be on this Saturday and Sunday, and so this is our time that we get to do it together, and so I wouldn't do it no other way. So having us a good time. Barbering at 4. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna make it. But it says you have to be above 15,000. You know what I'm saying? As long as we're above 15,000 at Barbering, we're okay. What's the altimeter? Because we just crossed 18,000. What's the altimeter? What's the altimeter for Miami? 29er, 89er. Once you pass 18,000 feet, set it. We're about 2,000 feet above where we really want to be. Oh, there it is. Going past Barbering. It says that so far it still is very good at where it wants to track. I go now. Here's what we gotta do. Let's find out what our chart is, and everybody's gonna get to see this. Let's get our approach. Our approach is 8 right. Let's look at the chart for 8 right. There it is right there. Chrome. No, 8. Did we say 8 right? Yeah, 8 right. Yeah, there it is. Copra right there. Chrome. Copra. Lawn. Okay. So what's our localizer frequency? What's the localizer frequency? 1110.3. We'll plug that in right there. Let's look at the weight of the plane right now on the descent. 69.4. I think 60. Wait, we say 68. Let's go up by 1,000 pounds. 69,000. Landing weight, send that to the FMS. So it really didn't change anything. It says our landing distance is 4,600 feet, okay? We need 4,600 feet to land. Which is not, I mean, that's nothing. But we're gonna have a 10,000 foot runway. Azul, we about to see what we can do, brother. We about to see what we can do. As we pass 10,000, oh, we got our lights on already. That's good. Everything looks good up top. We're not gonna put on any. We could put on speed brake. Low. So far, so good. Everything's crossing like, see right there. As long as that dot stays there, you're on pace to be where you're supposed to be. Okay. Lead crossing frogs is gonna be at 12,000 feet, and after that, direct to Copra, and then we'll go from there. And what I do, I'll begin to slow the plane down anyway. You can attach to the ILS at around 200 knots, okay? 200. Indicate airspeed 200. Oh man, it's fun, wasn't it? Hey, so you were surprised to fly today? See, look at all the teeth. See all his adult teeth. All right. You think you can handle this jet? We'll get to let you test it out after June 6th. We'll see if we can test it out. I think after tasting it, that should give you enough motivation. All right. All right, so we were approaching frogs at 12,000. It'll be Culper at 3. I think we should be able to make that descent very, very smooth, okay? Pushing it down really good right now, okay? Just pushing it faster. All right, so what you're looking at here, this is where the nose of the plane is. This is where the plane is flying to at this, so it's just falling down. Oh, let's see this. Azul said he wants, look, you'll see me land it today. I gave him a special treat to taste it on the takeoff. How'd you like the thrust setup? Yeah, this plane is done really, really well. All right, we're headed down to Copper. We're gonna cross Copper at 3,000. We should be able to make it. All right, we're gonna change seats. I want to thank Captain Layton for getting us here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and change seats. And I'm gonna take over there.
Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood International, altimeter 2985.
Fort Lauderdale altimeter is 2985. That is fine. We'll take 2989 right now. All right. All right. Here you go. Yeah. First officer. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Hit number 1 for me, please. Thank you. That's right. No. I just have to see my feet. Over. Uh-oh. I don't want to absolutely. There you go. Hold on, I can turn it to us. There we go. All right. All right, we're about 9,000 at 9,000 feet. Everything seems to be going flying right now. We're gonna try our less approach today in the X-Crafts. It's one of the little funnier aircrafts as relates to ILSs, and so we'll see how.
Down to 9,000.
Yeah, we're already down to 9,000. Yeah, look at that. I told you the flight didn't take long. These are the type of flights
No,
we
it's
got.
like those quick descent.
Yeah, it's a quick descent. Yeah. We're gonna cross through this cloud layer down in Miami. Now there is a weather radar on this plane. How about that? Weather, right there. As you can see, the storms in Miami right there on the approach. We have terrain radar. Also, where if we were flying, especially in South America, you need a terrain radar. Let you know you're too low because those mountains will take you out. But that's the weather in Miami right now. So it is a little bit of a bumpy ride into Miami, and we're gonna see if we can control it. Okay. Okay. Let everybody see what's going on. Let me look on Volanta. Woo! Those are storms right below us. It looks like the airport right now is kind of in a spot where there is no rain, but then there's rain that's coming right from the back end of the airport industry. So this thing does really well with updating live weather. It does very well updating live weather. So we're about to see just how funky that rain is in Miami. I'm going to look at the weather in Miami right now for myself. Weather. Weather search. Can you type KMIA, please? KMIA. Winds are 110 at 8. Scattered clouds at 3,000 broken.
We're gonna see right now.
Yeah, we're gonna sit right at that. But I believe that rain right here, that's at the edge of the back end of the runway, is gonna cross through, and then we're gonna land in the rain. So one thing about landing in the rain is to avoid what? Other landings, soft landings, because you want to activate ground spoiler.
It's full. Is it full? Is that pretty full?
No, it's not full. We didn't even have to use it on this. All right, we're gonna begin our slow down to 20. About 12 miles out. All right, the weather just. Now we have this city in front of that runway.
We got the 1,500.
Yep. So far we're right on. There goes the rain. Alright, that's important. One thing. Yeah, but we don't have to do it right now. That's one issue. I might not need them when I get to the port. Azul said he wants to see this landing. We'll see. This is what we're going to do. We're going to turn the, how far are we out? 7 miles? I'm going to wait till I'm slightly closer. Ooh, it's storming out here. Welcome to Florida in the afternoon. I'm gonna have to take this flight. I have to take this flight. Got your mom on the plane. Right, mom? Yeah, we gotta take this flight. I'm gonna take too much food on like that. Oh, it's picking up still. Wait a minute, see that rain right there? That's all rain. You're gonna see that all the way in. Localizer is established. Airport's out there. And then we're going to set the approach. Glide slope is captured. Going down our speed down to 200. Flaps 1 later. Thank you. We are now on the glide slope. I'm International's right there. 138 is our speed. We'll go 138 today. I think it's 133. No, we'll take 135. We'll take 135. As you can see, we're on the glide slope. This green arrow means we've established glide slope with the runway and the localizer, which is the frequency of that runway. So we're actually on it right now. The plane's actually bringing itself in. Gear down, G. On that speed, flaps 2, please. Flaps 3. Flaps 4. Go. All right, we see the city of Miami out here tonight. Of course, y'all know it. The Miami Heat try to go for the sweep, baby. Let's see if we can do it. In Miami, baby.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. Autopilot, disconnect.
Autopilot.
Choose mine. That is not. Uh-oh. What is now, when it does something like this, which I've never seen it do.
Calibrate.
I don't know what it is. Okay. But you want to do that to me today. That's fine.
Throttle.
Throttle's mine. Throttle's mine. Fine. Wants to act up, that's fine. You gotta figure out how to land the plane when it acts up, don't you? Now, I'm decreasing the speed. Oh! Alright, I'm following the beat now. Now I see the rumor. If y'all could see what the controllers are doing, you would be flat out amazed that I'm even flying this plane right. No, not gonna drop below that speed.
Approaching minimums.
What's your minimums?
Minimums.
Man,
Minimums.
check. I just gotta fly it weird.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown. Reverses, Layton.
That's an awkward landing.
That's because I don't know why it decalibrated itself, and that's why we don't panic. Welcome to Miami. Right? Taxi to the gate. Look at that. Azul. If only you saw my Layton, how my controls were basically broke on that landing. Wasn't it? I just landed the plane with a broke control. I don't know what made the calibration off, but it got off during the flight. So.
Or if you had a camera right by the thing.
If people would have saw that, you don't panic. You just do your best to fly the plane. Because if that happens in real life, ain't no time to panic. Got time to land the plane. All right, everybody. Flaps all the way up, please. Thank you. There we go. All right, everybody. Welcome to Miami. All right, so let's see what we'll do here. Thank you for the brakes. All right, show me outside view, please. We are here, y'all. We are safely here. Now, I don't know, X-Plane has lately been doing funky on my landings as relates to replaying it. So we're going to give it a second to kind of get itself together. All its little ducks in a row. That was a nice landing. the plane was really acting funky with my hardware control. So like for everyone to see right here, I'm gonna point it down so that you can see. This right here, my yoke, I was literally flying like this. So what happened was it was not calibrated, and I did want to stop the flight, try to find out why it was not calibrated right. I really just flew the flight like this and just did my best to control it coming in. So that's why you just don't panic. You try to figure out what you're doing here. So let's see if it will allow us to do a replay. Nope. Doing all that. It didn't even let us do it. I'm sorry, y'all. It didn't let us see the replay, but it's the Sims crashing right now. I don't know what's going on with X-Plane with that. It'll do that at times. And like last night, I was able to see my replay into Charlotte and nice landing. But I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to see nothing today. These Sims just crashed, and so unfortunate that kind of terminates the flight. But look at that flight landing. What? -92. Oh, it was a good landing, y'all. That was a good landing. But look, we want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. As you can see, charts here to the side right here. Use these charts. And these are pretty much like the real aircraft, airplane, airport charts. So that they can learn how to navigate. I want to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon on this Father-Son. Yep, it happens, bro. I tell you it happens. But look, I want to thank everybody for joining us, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have not hit that subscribe button, it's a nice Father-Son flight. I enjoyed it, my brother. Yeah, look at him. He's amped up. He wants to fly again. He wants to fly again. He got to get through ground school first. So, but we'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for joining us. This is Captain Calvin. Today is First Officer Layton.